Today, 17th of April 2025, marks the 42 years of the death of one of the Nigerian nationalists, politician, teacher, and activist. This is none other person than Aminu Kano. Aminu Kano, as a political shaper and one of the nationalists in Nigeria, is a great mentor that the youth of today should emulate and our politicians. Thank you very much. Welcome to this special edition of a program that we are to condole ourselves over and over and over for the demise of late Aminu Kano, a politician, a teacher, a nationalist, a poet, and activist. The official residence or the personal residence of Aminu Kano is now the Mumbai House under Bayero University, Kano, which is named after him as Aminu Kano Center for Democratic Studies. Aminu Kano is an encyclopedia when it comes to politics, when it comes to anything brand. Aminu Kano was one of the disciples of Saad Zungol. He really participated in Nigerian politics during and before independence. He is one of those that struggled towards the independence of Nigeria. The younger generation need to know Aminu Kano very well. How can you know Aminu Kano? His policies, his ideologies. There are so many books written on this man. All we need to guide our youths and to remind our politicians of today, who mostly, in one way or the other, attribute the political movement or political activities that of Aminu Kano. Aminu Kano was a member of Northern Element Progressive Union, NEPO, and according to history, he was one of the founding members of MPN, but he later withdrawn, where he formed PRP, People's Redemption Party. Under PRP, Aminu Kano single-handedly won Kano and Kaduna states. Rimi, Elijah Abubakar Rimi, the first civilian governor of Kano State, emerged under the platform of PRP. Alhaji Balarabe Musa of Kaduna State, late, also emerged under the platform of PRP. It should be a lesson for politicians today to learn that you can form a party, be patient, not sit and wait for the outcome. As it was in the history of Aminu Kano was not in his. Aminu Kano's objective was to emancipate the masses, not always win the election. Unlike what is happening today, the main objective of a politician is to win election. No, emancipation of the masses is the number one. Even if you are in opposition and you are performing a good role, it's better than you are in a position that you cannot make any impact. So Aminu Kano did a lot. To his struggle, a lot of laws were changed under the then native authority. Aminu Kano faces a lot of challenges. Aminu Kano, I read somewhere that when Aminu Kano finished as the High Commissioner of Education under Government administration, he doesn't have even the money to transport himself from Lagos to Kano, as the person that holds a position equivalent to the Minister of Education. The very house that is now Mumbai House, it was people that contributed money to buy the house for Aminu Kano. Aminu Kano was very influential, but was not rich. Is it possible for the politicians of these days to learn from the real attitude of Aminu Kano? Okay, 17th of April every year should be marked as a public holiday, advisably by Kano State government, because Aminu Kano is the political icon that Kano has never produced somebody like him. We need to give more respect to our history. We need to teach our younger ones to read over and over so that they can learn from the principles of such people like Aminu Kano. Yes. Even if it is not part of the curriculum, in our secondary schools, Aminu Kano's history should be taught. Not necessarily to be part of the subject that exams will be held or will be conducted. No. Knowledge is not all about the education that you must write and pass exam. No. There are need for lectures, symposiums, not only at the tertiary institution level. I know Mumbai House is organizing such, but at secondary school and tertiary institutions, Kano students and other Nigerian students should be taught on the life of kinds of Aminu Kano so that they can learn from them. It's very, very imperative to revive the reading culture and to guide our younger ones, particularly youth, to read history of the past leaders, especially nationalists like Aminu Kano. Many of politicians nowadays are doing or are participating in the political activities without knowing the meaning, or without knowing the purpose, or without having purpose. So we need to always honor people like Aminu Kano. We have to look at Aminu Kano not only as a politician. No. Aminu Kano is an encyclopedia. Is an encyclopedia. Going through Aminu Kano's life will teach us a lot of lessons. Aminu Kano is a man that believes in perseverance, indulgence, in whatever he pursues. According to history, Aminu Kano is one of the nationalists that British colonialists feared much. He never compromised his stand. May Almighty Allah continue to shower his blessing on Aminu Kano. May Almighty Allah make Aminu Kano's life to continue to be meaningful to all Kano people, northerners, Nigeria, till eternity. We have to say, it's a day worth remembering, was commemorating. So may Almighty Allah makes us to learn and act from the lessons we read from the history of Aminu Kano and his likes. Thank you very much. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Base TvAfrica. Bye for now.